Let's go. Welcome everybody to the channel, coming to you with some XRP update on the XRP chart. Right now we're in an area and the sellers and the buyers are battling it out. This area right here that I got that's in the green right now, it's a battle between it was an area of resistance, and XRP is trying to turn this back into an area of support right now, trying to see if the buyers can outweigh the sellers. And right now, we do see that the buyers are outperforming the sellers. We're sitting at a price of $1.46.5. We are up 0.03% on the day, with 11 hours and 17 minutes on the day, and it's 7:16 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the 19th day of the 3rd month, March 2026. Right here we can see on this chart, we came all the way up to the top of the trend line up here, and this somewhere around and hit this resistance level here at $1.60. And right now we're trading at we holding the top of this channel up here. As you can see right here, this area right here, this bottom line here has been resistance. We broke through one time and hit the top of the channel, and then quickly I'd call these liquidation spikes right here, like we had on February the 15th. We came back down to the bottom of the came all the way down to our support level here at $1.27, and then went back up. Now we've hit the bottom of this trend line here several times. Well, we finally broke back out, went back up, made a lower high, got another liquidation spike, and we've come down. Now we have bounced back off of this trend line here again, staying above the 50 and the 200-day smooth moving average. And see, sellers is coming in right now. You see this was green, and right now it's shaded gray. Well, the battle continues of this. See, it just turned green. It's a battle between the buyers and the sellers right now. Volume has dropped down on XRP this morning. It was good. It was doing good on the 16th, all the way up to, I'd say, the 17th and the 18th did pretty good. And now today we're falling back a little bit. Keeps battling for on that 4-hour chart, keeps battling for that area right there. But I do believe it. I wanted to bring this to your attention. We need to push up above this area here. We need to push up above $1.55 and hold this area right here, up here, at the 1618 at $1.52. Get above that. Get above this resistance level up here at $1.55 to confirm another breakout. We just don't need the wick up there. We need to get up there above this area, this resistance, and hold it. But right now I don't see the momentum in XRP to do that. Right now, XRP earlier this morning was outperforming Bitcoin. Bitcoin, I think, is pulling back on the day, as you can see right here. It's dropping pretty hard. It's dropping pretty hard. It did come down in this support area and then bounce back up. So, right now, I do see XRP slightly outperforming Bitcoin. And we could hold this area right here at the 786 down to the half for a little while, but I believe that we're going to eventually pull back. If we loses this support level, we came down this trend line and it caught as support. If the next time we come down, I do believe that we headed to $1.38. Right here at the zero. We broke out, we came back down, retested the trend line, we went back up at the top of the fib, and then now we're headed back down. Not being negative on XRP, I just do believe that we're going to come back down around $1.38 over the next day or two, and then from there we can bring you an update on XRP. Our main support levels down here at $1.26 if we lose $1.34. But right now I don't see us losing $1.34. Maybe later on in a couple, days or weeks, we could drop down here at $1.34. And then find our next level of support at $1.27. And I do see us pulling back. I mean, we are in a downward trend, as you can see right here. We've been in a downward trend. We kind of come down, we consolidate for a while, we do have a relief rally, and then we drop again. And that's what I see happening here with XRP again. I did do a video on XRP, seeing XRP pulling all the way back to 70 cents, but not being negative to anybody that holds XRP. I'm going to get, as XRP pulls back, I'm going to buy XRP. So I'm not being negative on XRP, but I'm bringing the realization of XRP. Everybody's hollering the Clarity Act, but the Clarity Act ain't really going to affect. If I do believe when they sign, it gets signed into law, that's going to kind of hurt the crypto market, and we're going to see a further downward trend on the crypto market once the Clarity Act is signed, and laws are, the government gets their main hands in on the crypto market, establishing laws for it to be used across the globe, within the United States. It's like it's a never-ending battle when it comes to the U.S. government, and I just don't know why we can't have crypto tax-free in America for those that, trade and invest this. It's just, to me, they just won't give us a break. I mean, they try to keep us down and keep us down and keep us down. And, this has been the longest, this has been one of the things that they said, no tax on capital gains on crypto. So, at least show some love and give the American people something, through this economy we're going through. And, what we having to struggle day to day, I see we need to, I'd love to see them pass a law, no tax on capital gains on crypto. They tax us to death now. So, and it's a high tax on crypto, believe it or not. When you trading this, you doing it. I mean, it's unreal, the tax that they charge you with on crypto. So anything within the Clarity Act, if that once they get it passed, it's going to be to benefit them, not us. It's going to be to benefit the government. So how can you have the United States, say with XRP being the crypto capital of the world, and here you are, you taxing us to death on this asset. So we tax to death on everything else. From the time we get paid, we're working, we're getting taxed, and all the way to the table we eat off of, taxed to death. So I love to see them. If they could pass the Clarity Act and get no tax on capital gains within the United States on American, crypto, that would be wonderful. And then you would see the crypto market rally. I mean, rally. But I just don't see them passing the law with no tax on capital gains. And it's going to hurt the crypto market. Because once people find out how much they really having to pay on these capital gains on this crypto, trading it, it's going to push people further away from this market. So it's kind of hurting crypto. You got to be trading and knowing what you're doing with XRP, making a lot of capital gains to benefit, to make it. If you're doing it for a living, you got to really know what you're doing. You got to really know what you're doing to profit enough to live. Because once the government gets their hands in it, and they want their part, most of the times it's just better to buy it and hold it. And then a year or two down the road, once it runs back up and in the bull run cycle, then take your profits and give Uncle Sam his. And that's what a lot of these traders ain't telling you is what they actually. Yeah, you can go out there and, well, I made $1,000. Well, 400 of it goes to Uncle Sam. So them short-term gains, they eat you up in taxes. So how can really people, I mean, you got to really know what you're trading. You got to get the luck of the draw on the trade to really know what you're doing, or you're going to go bankrupt. Trading this market will can bankrupt you. So be careful trading XRP. No, I'm gonna soon open up a trading group, but if you catch the market right, you can make money. It's kind of tricky now. We're in a bear market. You're getting these relief rallies on XRP, these liquidation spikes. That's right. There's what that was. When we run back up to hit the top of this trend line, this is just it was taking out shorts. That's all it did, taking out shorts. Because overall, we're in a bearish market. Well, if you want to call it a bear run, we in a bear run. We ain't in a bull run, we in a bear run. And this was just a liquidation spot, just like it was back over here on the 15th. Well, you had another one here on March. A month later here, a little over a month later here, you got another one. We had a look at the volume where it run up. Took out a bunch of shorts, and it came back down, taking out longs. And that's what this market does. It's the market makers. Not necessarily, it ain't XRP, it's market makers. This is how these big exchanges make their money. They take yours. So in the long run, it's better just to hold for long term on XRP. I made a video XRP dropping back around 70 cents, and some may disagree with me, and I could be totally wrong. It could dip. The bottom for XRP could be around $1. It could be $1.12, $1.24, 27 cents, and we might not never see XRP under $1 again. But I do believe it's going up under $1. And it's going to run back up around $7 in the next bull run cycle, and that's good. If you consider 70 cents to $7 a 10x, you take 10,000 and turn it into 100. That's really good. In my book, that's really good. So, but I do look. I'm here to cover XRP for you, and I do. See us, if we can get above $1 right now, we need to get above $1.47.5 and hold. If we keep getting rejections up here at $1.47, we're gonna come down and we're gonna fall all the way back down to $1.38. Falling out of this upper channel of this trend line. Right now, we're kind of up in the upper channel of this trend line. Upper channel of this descending trend line. But right now, I don't see a reversal coming in this market. We'll get these relief rallies. But right now, this market has not completely found its bottom. I think we got a couple more months to go. And in the meantime, I'm not seeing buy XRP right here at this level. Watch it when it gets down to $1, close to $1. Even down here at $1.27, you can start from, you start going in on XRP a little bit, but once you see this is not a reversal, this ain't an upward trend back into a bull market on XRP. We're still in a downward trend. We're still making lower highs, and this is kind of a little reversal right here, a little scoop down into this. It's scooped down and into this support zone right here, and it went back up and made a lower high. So that's a sign right there. This support area is getting weaker and weaker because it come down. It did. This was a shorter consolidation phase, and it went higher. Look at here. We swooped down, and we was in this area for a while. And then on the 4-hour chart, and then we went back up and made a lower high. So that tells me the support's getting weaker in this area. So we're going to come down. And like I say, we're probably going to fall below the 50 to 200-day smooth moving average, come down, fall in this support area again. Depends on the market, how the market is, whether it's when it does bullish or bearish. If Bitcoin, we hit this area here in Bitcoin's in a relief rally, making a pump back up, we can get back up in this range. But if Bitcoin's still pulling back, look for us to come to $1.27. And we'll come back later on. If you want us to keep updating you on XRP and letting you know where we're getting in at and where we're accumulating more XRP, just leave it in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It helps us grow, and hit the like button and share this content. And that also helps us. We're not asking for no money, no donations, really. We just asking that you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and share this content. And that'll help us grow and get monetized and like to build a bigger community and start going live. So, like I say, if you enjoyed the content, subscribe to the channel. And don't forget, subscribe to the channel right there. But I wanted to bring you this update on XRP. I hope it was helpful to you, and we'll see you on the next one. God bless you.